Hello everyone and welcome to Midland Public Library's Savvy Seniors, the short show where we discuss technology tips and tricks to make your life easier. My name's Jennifer Whip and I'm the Maker Place Coordinator here at MPL. Today, I'm going to be introducing you to Google Accounts. You have probably already heard of Google. It's an excellent search engine. You can use it to answer pretty much any question you have. But outside of Googling recipes or directions, Google offers you so much more. By creating a Google account, you'll not only be creating an email, but you'll also be able to use numerous other helpful applications that you can access from anywhere, as long as you have internet, from your phone, your tablet, laptop, or computer. In this video, I'll be walking you through the process of creating a Google account, accessing Gmail, Google's email service, and we'll be taking a brief look at a couple of other Google applications. Let's get started. When creating a Google account, the first step is to open a web browser. That could be Google Chrome, you could use Firefox, you could use Safari, or any other web browser that you have on your computer, as long as it has access to the internet. Then, in the search bar, you're going to go to google.ca. Once there, you'll see up in the top corner that it says Sign In, Gmail, Images, and then there's a little menu here. Click on the menu and go to Account. This page gives you an overview of Google Accounts. At the top, you can see it says Create Account, or if you already have a Google account, go to Google Account. You can scroll down and read all of the information if you'd like. There's a lot of great stuff in here. At the very bottom, it also says Create an Account. So let's click on that. This redirects us to a page to start creating your Google account. So you're going to put in your first name, and an email. I'm just going to use an example email for this tutorial. Then you'll make a password. Your password has to be 8 or more characters with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Once you've filled everything in and you're happy with your username and email address, click Next. It's also important to write your password down somewhere, although most web browsers will save and manage your passwords for you. Next, you're going to enter a phone number. This stage only occurs sometimes when you're registering for a Google account. So you're going to type in your phone number and press Next, at which point you will be texted a code, a verification code. You'll enter the code to confirm that's your phone number. If you don't have a cell phone, you can use a friend's cell phone for this and then just remove the phone number from the account later. I've received my verification code, so I enter it here and click Verify. Now that the phone number is verified, you can either delete the phone number or leave it. If you have a second email address, you can enter it here. Next, you'll put in your birthday. I just put in a random date. Here you can select your gender, and you'll click Next. Privacy and terms. To create a Google account, you'll need to agree to the terms of service below. Feel free to click on the highlighted policy and terms of service to read through them. Once you've read anything and you're satisfied, you'll click I agree. Welcome, Midland Library. So we've now created a Google account. This is the main dashboard of our Google account. So when you go to Google, you can see an icon that shows that I am signed into my Google account. It has an M for Midland Library. If I click or if I hover my mouse over the icon, I can see exactly what my email address is. Then I can click on Account, and it takes me back to that dashboard. Here you have your home, personal information, data and personalization, security, people and sharing, as well as payments and subscriptions. You can also click About to get back to that overview that we looked at the very beginning. Let's take a look at how to access your email. You click on the menu bar up here. You'll see numerous applications that you can access. Gmail is Google's email service. Let's click on that. I've now been redirected to the inbox of my email. You can see that I have a finish setting up your new Google account email. If I click on Inbox, I'll be taken back to my email. I can look at starred emails, so emails that I've flagged as important. You can star emails by clicking on the star next to them. You can also look at emails that you've sent in your sent box. You can see draft emails. And if you click Compose, you can compose a new message. So I could send myself an email. This is the email address that I am sending the email to. This is the subject line, so where you put the subject of the email. And this is the body of the email, where you type the message. Down below, I can choose my font, I can attach files from my computer, and many other options. I can also delete this email if I wish. If I click Send, I've now sent the email. I should see that in my sent box. Now that we've done a brief tour of Google's Gmail, let's take a quick look at some of Google's excellent other applications. You can see here that there's Google Search. This allows me to enter a question, where Google will try to answer. Here I can click on Maps. I can look up locations. As well as directions. If I click on Google News, I'll find top stories. There's the Midland weather and all sorts of other headlines from various different news sources. I have CTV News, FX Empire, Global News, CBC. Okay. If I click Contacts, I'll be able to create new contacts and save them to my Google account. This can be emails, it can be phone numbers, anything that you wish. You just click Create New Contact. Let's look at Google Drive. Google Drive is a place where you can save files. Just like you would save files on your computer, you can save files to Google Drive as a part of your Google account. In this way, you can access your files on any device. So if I save a file from my computer onto my Google Drive, I can later access it on my laptop or my tablet. You upload a new file by clicking New, File Upload. It's that simple. Finally, let's take a quick look at Google Docs. If you're familiar with Microsoft Word, then you can use Google Docs. It's basically Google's equivalent, but it can be accessed anywhere. You can take a tour if you'd like to learn more. You simply click Add a blank document. You can put the document title up here. And start typing. You can see that it says Save to Drive. This document will automatically save, so there's no need for me to actually hit the Save button. If I go back to my Drive, I can see that my Google document is right here. Google also has equivalents of Excel and PowerPoint called Google Sheets and Google Slides. This is the logo for Slides. This is the logo for Sheets. I encourage you to explore all of the different applications and see which ones work for you, because there are many. All right, that concludes our tour of Google Accounts, Gmail, and some of the other awesome Google applications that you get with your Google account.
If you have further technology questions, you can call me at the library at 705-526-4216, extension 3321. Or you can send me an email with your new Gmail account to jwhip@midlandlibrary.com. If you would like to request a technology-related topic for a future Savvy Seniors, including on any of the Google applications that we looked at today, go ahead and call me or send me an email, and I'll try to make it happen. Thanks for watching the first ever episode of Midland Public Library's Savvy Seniors, the short show where we tackle technology together. I'll be back next Saturday at 2 p.m. with more technology tips and tricks to make your life easier. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now, Midland.